skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the other Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna start and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And the Rams at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Alert! 21!
Again, it's Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And the Rams, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
10.
Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kyron Williams. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Get on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 27. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there from McCaffrey. 68 yards. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get a short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game. That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, when you talk about finding the soft spot defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. It's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Purdy. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Throwing here, Purdy. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So this is something we didn't see off in this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll find Higbee open downfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready. 180.
7-7, our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey, give me radar. Drill right, 22.
To throw is Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Stafford now to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
32. And middle, 59.
Throwing again is Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got his man. It's Williams. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
White. Set.
Throwing is Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, third and goal.
Set.
And Stafford's going to take it himself. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up fourth down.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on fourth and goal. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it first and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right there.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw, Purdy. They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Stafford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Double right. Set.
Now it's Stafford. To the left side, he finds Bond. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Hey, 15. He goes, set.
Stafford looks to throw again. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, he's got Bond. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Stafford. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Get over the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy from the gun.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Purdy. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down, 49ers.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go.
He's got him in. Complete. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford.
And the Rams will extend their lead here just before halftime.
49ers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 46 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. Now Purdy. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18. Let's go.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Purdy. He completes it to Evans. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 12-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Purdy. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
A gain on the play.
A big play there for L.A. 58 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Can own the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go play action here. Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Willis. Big strides. Look at him go. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now Stafford. He's going to take another shot here.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the 49ers are right back in this football game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, 49ers.
Purdy looking to throw.
And this is caught by Evans. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
There's Evans again, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 36.
And the 49er first down.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to try and go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA. A big play there.
70 yards. And the Rams are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Rams 49, 49ers 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, They've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
We'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Purdy. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 10-yard line.
Now it's Stafford.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because
Tyler Higbee, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
49ers 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
they certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
123 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, San Francisco.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Zebra. 32.
Stafford going to throw it.
He'll let this go for Adams.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
And the Rams first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Throwing again is Stafford. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Gano the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
49ers 28.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Purdy from the gun.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Rams are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL. It's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Second and 10.
Throwing here, Stafford.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Room past the 35.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And they take a knee.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think